Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to our Metallica discography. So, we're at something of a bit of an interesting road right now, ladies and gentlemen, because we're now at the penultimate hurdle of Metallica's Kill 'Em All. So, for those who don't really know what exactly this whole discography, as I call it, is, well, allow me to share with you exactly what it's about. So, on Christmas Day of this year, I plan on releasing a video called Every Single Metallica Song Ranked from Worst to Best, which consists of all 120 songs, to my knowledge, that Metallica have done. So, and also for reference, whilst we're not going to be including Lulu, for example, mostly because, well, it's not a Metallica album, we are actually going to be including the Beyond Magnetic LP, which is basically a DLC for Death Magnetic, which contains 4 songs on it, which we're going to be counting anyway, because it's essentially just a little bit extra of Death Magnetic that they couldn't really fit onto the disc. So, with that being said, we have 2 songs left from Kill 'Em All to get through, and on the whole, I'll tell you about what my actual feelings about Kill 'Em All are by the time we get to the end of this, because there's a lot of things that I really like about Metallica's Kill 'Em All, but there's also quite a lot of things that I love about coming back to this. But I say like, but do I love this album? Good question, but in the meantime, we have a slightly more pressing issue at hand, and it's called Seek and Destroy. Let's go. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. Okay, so another banger, ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. And this so by the way, even though I kind of had to like end the last video a little bit abruptly, I am prepared to say is that originally I did have Seek and Destroy like placed quite high. I think it's just outside like the top 30. Or I think it may be actually be in 30th place, actually, the more I think about it. However, there is a part of me deep down inside about, well, should I rank it a little... I think maybe knocking it down maybe 2 or... Because there was also a part about me almost putting it in the same sort of category as Phantom Lord and No Remorse. And... there is a little bit in me that says it probably should be... Actually, you know what? That suits me really, really well the more I think about it. So I think we are going to do that. Yeah, so... in my opinion, I think Seek and Destroy is better than No Remorse. But I think it's a little bit behind Phantom Lord. So... that might be a bit of an interesting one. And I suspect there's probably going to be some... level of controversy about like some of the placements for this, but there is still one more song on Kill 'Em All to talk about, and I must say, by the time we get to the end of it, we'll have some sort of idea. And by the way, we can, of course, what I might do is that by the time we're finally finished in October, I'll be able to show you guys sort of what the list looks like. And if there's anything else I want to be able to show around, like shuffle around, and because there is a part of me like, do you think maybe Hit the Lights should be a little bit lower? Because I certainly don't think Hit the Lights is better than Phantom Lord, and but I do think it's better than Whiplash. I'll tell you what. Let's just for now. Let's move Hit the Lights. I'll tell you what. I think actually I'll move it a little bit further. So I think I think Hit the Lights is better than the Unforgiven Part 2, but I think it's worse than Screaming Suicide. We can debate this, and we'll both be proven to be wrong by the end of it. But in the meantime, I'll see all of you guys again next time, where we put a little bow on Metallica's first major outing.